The finale is here, and for this last episode I wanted to give you guys a show with surprises, fighting and running. Please sit back, relax and enjoy the final episode. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the finale. I'm thinking for today's episode, like we've discussed a bajillion times, that all I want to do is have an epic horde night with possibly every single one of the bosses. So what I'm thinking, I'm just gonna cut the recording and I'm gonna spend a few days farming up, building a crazy ass horde base, and then we'll come back, defeat all the bosses, and then we'll go from there and see how it fares. I was thinking originally I'll do it here, but seeing as the hordes actually like spawn in really well at the other place in our main base, then I'm going to stick with that one. Now, whilst out farming and collecting resources and whatnot, I did come across this perfect little secret and I wanted to share it with you guys. Check this bad boy out, and it seems like there's an exit up there. I haven't climbed up there yet, but there is an exit down this way. Cheeky little bit of fairy power, but this is a cool little spot I figured I'd just showcase. But it's not just an empty cave. There is something special about this cave, and I will show you when it turns night. Boosh. There we go. And these are chtugha stones. So if you ever find yourself in need, all you need is to find this place. Now the night does need to be calm with no zombies coming in. So you make your offering and here you go. This is a fantastic spot to be farming these. It's practically unlimited. If you used to come here every day, wow. But yeah, I just figured I'd quickly show you this, as you know, it's the final episode and whatnot. I can't believe I didn't find this sooner. I mean, luckily enough, we've never really struggled for these chtugha stones, so it is alright, but still a fantastic little spot. Look at them, they're everywhere. This would actually be a beautiful cave to base in. But yeah, I'll be back. We're just in the process of farming at the minute. Gotta get that stuff to make the base look cool for the grand finale. Having played a bit since then, I can confirm they do spawn back, but it is very slow, upwards of 7 days. However, there's so many different ways of farming these, there's no real stress. And like I said though, can you imagine the beautiful look of your base in here on a calm night? Maybe one day we will. Moving over to the desert, in the previous episode I hadn't properly showcased the blazing chain, and let me show you why I believe this weapon is the best weapon in the game. Chain-shotting multiple enemies is already an achievement. Going through walls, that's godly. While out collecting everything, I had accumulated 24 stat points, chucking 23 into stamina and 1 into attack, because 65 looks better than 64. Moving over to the skill tree, 12 points, stamina recovery and evasion. That should help with the final fight. Oh, and trap master, yes please. Back in the pirate base, it's time for the first of the mini bosses. He's in here. Oh look, the arena is much bigger. Oh, that's cool. Oh, he knocked me over, you bumperclot. Yeah, this thing slaps. Oh, he does new attack animations as well. Come on, juke him. Come on. Yes. Excellent. Unlucky nameless captain. Another sword. Hey. I'd love to be able to akimbo them. Oh, akimbo captain swords with dual attacks. Calm down there, Dave. Woo. One boss down, on to the next. Nice, nice, nice. In my next playthrough, I'm going to be sure to go for all these bosses at the appropriate time for a nicer progressional feel, also for a better storytelling opportunity. And after a long day of farming, I just wanted the night off, take it easy, and think what else I could do for the next day. And with a new dawn, a new plan. Sacred weapons. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen. I went out and collected every single blueprint for a future video, and only having enough to make one, I went for the bow. Look at this absolutely beautiful weapon. Now the question is, are those damage numbers as beautiful as this bow? How will Sacred Bow fare against this guy? Surprise, fool. Now bear in mind, I'm not even spec'd into bows. I love it personally, so let me know what's your favourite sacred weapon. Also, bear in mind, while doing these bosses, it was over different days, though making offerings to the altar I did ensure for safe nights. Speaking of nights, ladies and gentlemen, that was my one free life. Yes! We have no worries for the nighttime. Yes. I couldn't finish the series without getting my true revenge. Back at base, a showcase. Guys, I have been busy because I wanted to give you an epic last episode just to finish off this brilliant little series. I love this game. And now what I've been working on is the Horde base, as you're all aware. Please allow me the honours to show you this Horde base. Check it out. Welcome to the Tunnel of Doom. Not too bad, not too bad. So we've got copper walls all around, layered with the iron gates. We've got our iron swings, this big choppy thing, and 3 machine guns at the back. I mean, I'm confident in saying Nugget is going to be safe tonight. But whether or not he actually will be is a different question, because tonight we have all of the bosses coming in, and the plan is just sit here, right here. I'm going to be sat right here, praying and spraying. I've got the blazing chain, and we're going to hold out until we can't hold out no more. And when all has failed, the final escape route, if I don't get stuck here like I always do, will simply be to run up here and run for my life. So, how will we stand against the final Horde? While I'm waiting, do you know who I haven't gone and got my revengeance on? Yeah, the shark. Let's pop over and give him a little visit, eh? I've just made a new sword for defeating Ironheart during the night. So let's see how good this actually is. Let's get their attention. Come here, fellas. Yep, beauty, beauty, beauty. Not bad. Not bad indeed. Another beautiful addition to the collection. Let's get over there and give this shark a visit. Big boy. Oh, excellent way to finish him off. Sweet, sweet revenge. Oh, the revengeance is flowing. Back at base, so is the excitement. We are getting closer to that time. Ooh, I am excited. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. This has been what, like 5 or 6 days of me farming in preparation for this. Boys and girls, please, let's hope this is actually a crazy night. Oh, it's gonna be so good. I'm in 2 minds. I don't know whether or not I should be sat back here like pew, 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 or I could be here on the front line, kind of just spamming the chain shot, or even well, no, I'm not thinking up there. That's just insanity. But another option is actually up here as well. I could just be chain shotting, blop blop blop, nice and easy. The Only problem is there, I am slightly damaging the roof, but at the end of the day, I'm not exactly going to break it, am I? So, but yeah, we'll have to just see. We will see. Oh, I can't wait. Look at this bad boy. It looks so cool. I love this cave. Absolutely love this cave. This is just the perfect little design for a fantastic little entrance. A nice little choke point. Because really, if you was to try and do this outside, the zombies would just bang on the walls from the other side and cancel out the funnel itself, as we saw in one of my previous episodes. So with this one, they've got no choice but to come in, and I'm hoping... Now, my thoughts are, if they try and go straight for the wall, they're just going to get blended up in the old mince machines. And if they don't, and they go for me, then they're going to be running straight along here into all of these traps. So it's whether or not they actually make it before they get killed. But we got all the bosses as well, man. Oh, it's gonna be crazy. Do I start the night out here, try and last, or do we just start it in here, in the chaos already? I'm thinking, I don't even know. I really enjoy running around. It's so fun. It's crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. But this is new. Yeah, no, we got to do this. We got to do this first. And if this then fails, then we go outside and we pray. Oh, come on. Just an hour and 15 minutes. I've just been in such anticipation for this. Nugget, are you ready? He is ecstatic. That's how excited he is for tonight's video. Well, let's see how ecstatic Nugget is when zombies are knocking at the gate. Come on in. Oh yes, here we go. Repairs. They are loving this mincer. This is brilliant. Oh, the big man's in. Big man's gone. Oh. This pace is proving far too superior. Where are they? Here's the old dude. There's the crusher. So The chief came in, but the hellboard didn't, same as the nameless captain. I wonder if that has anything to do with the fact that I was making it safe nights, or maybe you can only have one boss in at a time. Oh, we're all out of bronze now. They don't stand a chance against the hallway of death. Excellent. Look at them dropping. Oh, the satisfaction. Let's get back in there. Why are you all climbing up, eh? What are you doing? Trying to flank me from the roof, are ya? Not today. Oh, what a fantastic night. Saved by the sun in just a nick of time, and headed upstairs to reflect on the playthrough, I was given a pleasant little surprise. I guess this base isn't as secure as I once thought. Oh, you little buggers. They were mullering my Oh my god, they destroyed the toilet as well. Oh, I was busting for a shit. Buggers. Buggers. Never mind, never mind. We can just sit here. We can't sit here. That's okay. But guys, I wanted to finish this series just having a nice little chat with a nice backdrop, because I feel like that would be a great way to finish every series, man. Like when we first started off in this game, I genuinely had not really any expectations, and I didn't look into it at all prior. So when I first jumped on, it was just pure exploration and finding the unknown, and this game has gone above and beyond at surprising me. It really has. I thoroughly enjoyed this game. This playthrough has been epic. Like when we went over to the sharks and got absolutely decimated, like holding the bridge, showing our true strength and strategy, not allowing them zombies to take us over, finding the nameless captain's sword, which is an absolute phenomenal beast, and to top it all off, the Fanatic's domain, the boss fights, and the Horde nights. Just all of them amazing. The Iron Heart fight is probably one of my favourite fights I've ever done. That is such a good fight. The Horde Nights alone, running around, is just crazy. You've got other games like 7 Days to Die. I've got probably about 1,000 hours into that game, but you have to wait every 7 days. It gives you enough time to build up a nice base, but yeah, Horde Night every night, yes please. It has actually been such a good time. I really have enjoyed it. Plus I got to experience updates along the way, the new combat system, which I really enjoy. I'm definitely looking forward to coming back and experiencing that again properly as well, where we can truly dive into that. I mean, I was already, I was kind of getting used to it, but I feel like the fairy shield with blocking, I was slacking on that part. I'm used to just blocking like this. If I was to block like this, perhaps it would have been different. But one last final walk through the base. I've got up a couple of statues as well. For the good times, baby. For the good times. Man, when they actually changed this, oh, I was so scared. I actually thought that was it. It was game over. I've lost everything. But no. That's how quick the devs are at responding to people as well, you know. Wasn't just me, of course. There was a few other people in Discord mentioning the cave and some of their things have been meshed. And within a day, the devs are like, no worries, we'll change it back, we'll give you some more. I mean, what more can you ask for? Absolutely fantastic. Brilliant game. And I guess there's just one more thing for this pirate to do. And that's to sail a whale in the distance. They destroyed my docks, man. Oh, I had a dock here. I can't believe they destroyed it. A pro tip for you guys at home. Don't build your boatyard right outside the door of your horde base. Who would have thought, eh? Making it onto the boat. Well, I guess there's just one place for me to go. Goodbye, IfSunSets. I will 100% be back. But where we arrive to next, you'll have to find out and see. Till the next one, guys. Peace out. And so, the end of our little series. We started naked and afraid, battled our way through the chain of command, becoming chief to overthrow the king and give this island back. I hope you guys got some enjoyment from this series. I'd love to hear some feedback. And going forward now, I feel like I've actually got enough hours in the game to give some proper tutorials. So I'm going to be busy with that for a couple of weeks. And then we are back, ladies and gentlemen. If you did like the series or want to learn more about IfSunSets, hit the sub button and we'll see one another again. Until next time, guys, much love.